Good evening and welcome. I am so excited to be able to share the information I have been able to obtain about obesity and its effects on everyone. I'm going to assume that each of you are here because you are concerned about your health and or the well-being of a loved one. For purposes of this discussion, I'm going to use the Milken School of Public Health definition of obesity. They say that adults having a Bosmadian index of 30 plus are obese. What we will be focusing on are 20 to 39-year-old age group as this group has been identified by the National Library of Medicine as the group that is gaining weight faster than any other age group. The obesity doesn't just impact the obese individual's life. It also affects everyone in their family, and in the end it causes harm to the nation as a whole. It is how this happens that it is crucial to understand the effects of obesity upon everyone. First of all, obese individuals are 6 times more likely to develop diseases related to the heart and cardiovascular system, 4 times more likely to have type 2 diabetes, 40 times more likely to die from sudden death. The Milken Institute of Public Health reported that obesity is more shorten one's life expectancy up to 14 years and is associated with over 100,000 deaths each year. However, the physical health is not the only issue that obese person has to live with. They usually suffer from mental health problems such as depression, anxiety, and or poor self-esteem. The psychological effects due to being ridiculed by others, treated with desperation by the medical community, and in general being looked upon as less than by people. It is no wonder that obese people have emotional problems. Last but not least is the economical impact of obesity. According to the Milken Institute of Public Health, the financial burden is enormous. I want to say, with that second to last thing that I just said, suffering a lot of people having mental health issues is a real thing. Growing up, I had kids that I went to school with that because I was overweight made fun of me, and I did everything that I could in high school to try and fix it, but I couldn't, and they still made fun of me no matter how hard I tried to fix it. The annual cost of health care related to obesity is $150 billion. The cost to each state is $5 million. The cost of health care and lost productivity is $1 billion. Indirect costs associated with absenteeism attributed to obesity is $6.3 billion. All of that money, it just really shows that there are so many people out there suffering from obesity issues and trying to lose weight, but they keep gaining it. Like, $150 billion is the annual cost of healthcare related to obesity in the United States. 5 million, 1.3 billion amount obesity cost individual states. 1 billion annual cost of healthcare and lost productivity. 6.3 billion indirect costs associated with absentee attire attributed to obesity. In addition to the national health care costs, the obese individuals pay a huge financial price. According to the Health Fitness Revolution 2014, obese individuals' wages are between 4,772 and 8,606 less than people in the same job but are within normal weight. So now, how are people, how, sorry, so now how are you going to use the information you have gained this evening? Think about it. We only have one chance in this life. We don't get to do it. So it is critical you start today to take steps to protect your health and well-being. It's only too late when you flat.